guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I have today a giant book haul for you guys. I don't have one bag of books, no, I have 2 bags of books and I'm so excited about it. I have to start off this entire haul video with the book I am the most excited about, and it is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J Maas. Oh my god. When I entered my workplace and I saw that this was sitting in the bookshelf, I literally had a fangirl moment and I I got so excited I couldn't keep it in. If you don't know, this is the very last book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy. I have talked about this before, or at least the series, in like a previous book video I uploaded, which is called My Most Anticipated Books of 2017 or something like that. So I'm going to link that up in the corner right here, I think it will appear. And you can click on that if you want to know a little bit more about the trilogy. The next book I'm almost as excited about as I am with A Court of Wings and Ruin, and it is Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh, and I probably pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry, but this book, oh my god. The story is actually kind of inspired by Mulan, which I love because Mulan is my favorite Disney movie ever. And in this book, the main character is called Marigot, and she is actually betrothed to, I think it's like the son of the Emperor's most trusted consort or something like that. And she has to travel to the Imperial Palace. On her way there, the convoy she is in is actually attacked by a super dangerous clan named the Black Clan, and they are actually out on a mission to kill Marigot. Amazingly though, Marigot survives the attack. She's the sole survivor, and she really wants to find out why she's being targeted by this dangerous clan. So to do that, she dresses up as a boy and she infiltrates the Black Clan, and this book just sounds so freaking exciting. The next book I picked up is not from like the fantasy theme at all. It's kind of, I think it's like a crime novel, and it's called 6 Months Later. And in this book, the main character wakes up one day only to kind of discover that she doesn't remember anything that has happened for the last 6 months. She's no longer best friends with her best friend. She's suddenly super smart and does well in school, and like everything is changed. And I think like from what I gathered, she's like trying to figure out what happened, and this just sounds like a really interesting book to me. Next up, I have probably the skinniest book I have ever bought, ever. And it is The Face on the Milk Carton by Caroline B. Cooney. In this book, we meet Janie, and she's 15, I think, and she lives a really carefree life and happy life. Then one day she eats lunch with her friends, and they're all kind of having fun and just eating and looking at the milk bottle, because every like month or so, new pictures of missing children appear on them. On this day in particular, it's a picture of a little girl on the milk carton, and she had been kidnapped from like a shopping center 12 years earlier. While looking at this milk carton, Janie realizes that the girl on the picture is in fact herself. And it sounds so freaking amazing, and it sounds like a really interesting and exciting read, so I'm excited to read this. Next up, we have a fantasy book, and this is called Frostblood, and it's by Ellie Blake. This is another big book and I'm so excited about it. This book just sounds so freaking amazing, and I feel like I need to like read the back for you guys in order for me to give this book its justice, if that makes sense. Ruby is a fireblood. In a land ruled by frost, her very existence is a crime. She spent her whole life in hiding, until the day Frostblood soldiers raid her village and kill her mother. The day she swears to avenge her people. She must travel deep into the heart of the enemy to the court of the Frost King, with only the mysterious warrior Arcus, a Frostblood rebel, by her side. But with alliances between flame and ice strictly forbidden, is Arcus friend or foe? Ruby will only have one chance to destroy the maniacal ruler who took everything from her, but she has no idea just how hot her fire will burn. Oh my god, it sounds so good. I can't. I have another novel with a crime team here. It's called The Cellar by Natasha Preston. For months, Summer is trapped in a cellar with the man who took her and 3 other girls, Rose, Poppy and Violet. His perfect, pure flowers, his family. But flowers can't survive long cut off from the sun, and time is running out. Going back to the fantasy theme again, this one I'm also really excited about. And this is called Dark Fever by Karen Marie Moaning, and this book sounds amazing. So in this book, the main character's sister is actually murdered, and in order for her to try to figure out why her sister was murdered, the main character travels to Scotland. When she comes to Scotland, she suddenly finds herself in a parallel universe, or like another world, I'm not sure, and it just sounds so good. Going back to the crime genre again with another book about kidnappings, yes. And this is The Night She Disappeared by April Henry. It looks like this. And this book sounds also super amazing. In this book, we meet Gabby. She has a part-time job of delivering pizzas and she drives a Mini Cooper. Then one night, Kayla, which is like another girl that works at the same place as Gabby, she goes out with an order and never returns. Then Gabby learns that a man has actually come into the restaurant before asking about the girl in the Mini Cooper, which in fact is Gabby. Kind of looks like Kayla was kidnapped instead of Gabby, if that makes sense, and it sounds like it will be a really exciting read and I cannot wait. The next book I have is the first hardback I have bought since I got like the 1999 editions of Harry Potter when I was 6. This is The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. I'm sorry, I probably pronounced that way wrong, but I'm gonna go with that. First of all, this book is beautiful. Like, can we just appreciate it for a second? It's so pretty. Let me be clear. I never intended to raise my brother from his grave, though he may claim otherwise. If there's anything I've learned from him in the years since, it's that the dead hide truths as well as the living. I can't. I don't know anything more about this book other than like what it says on the back, and it sounds really interesting. It sounds like a fun fantasy novel to read and I am excited. The next book I have here is another fantasy book and it's called Winter Song and it's written by S.J. Jones and it looks like this. This is also one of the books that I talked about in like the video where I talked about my most anticipated books of this year, and yeah, you can go and check that one out if you want to know more about this. But it's basically like a fantasy book and it's inspired by Beauty and the Beast and it sounds amazing. That, guys, was all of my books and I am so excited about it. If you have any book recommendations for me, please leave them down in the comment section down below because I am literally always on the hunt for something new to watch. Also, if you aren't subscribed already, you should definitely do that by clicking on my face at the very end of this video. Give my video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!